Hello. Yeah. Good afternoon. If you don't, we're on live now. I'm about to start on live Facebook now. You can call me back for me to start first. I need to start off. Yeah. Right. We have to start and move on now. Steadily. We have to move on steadily now. Thank you all for just joining us on our live program on Facebook here on how to regularize your status. For all those that have been hearing my voice for many years and have not seen my face, this is me live right now. My name is Mrs. Tokunbo Olagbaye. I have the privilege to give advice in this social media, and I will try as much as possible to ensure that all the rules and regulations on social media are abide with. Please, when asking asking question, rather, sorry, my apology. Let us limit it very short so that others can have the opportunity as well to ask questions. I will give as much time I can before I get tired. But please, when you're asking questions, don't go too long so that others can manage to get on straight away, immediately. More also, the program is not diagnosed for English speakers alone. Please, when I decide to speak Yoruba, I will have the liberty to do so. So please, nobody should send me a message and say speak English. I am not illiterate, so I can speak English at any time I wish to. But the program is majorly made for Yoruba speaking from the beginning. But then I diluted it so that English speakers can benefit from it as well. So please, people should stop sending me message and say speak English. I am not charged for it, so I don't have to speak English. I can speak it whenever I feel like. I don't want anyone to be offended about that, and I'm not offended as well. But I just want us to understand each other. The program is majorly tailored for those who can understand the Yoruba dialect very well. But I take into account the large and the numbers of the tribes in Nigeria. So that is why I mix it so that other tribe can benefit from. So the program is for Nigeria at large. This program is made for Nigeria at large. But don't let us be rude to say speak English. I don't like it. I don't fancy it at all. I don't fancy that language. I will be moving from English to Yoruba, from Yoruba to English. So when you join us, all you need to do is to have your ear on ground and listen and follow it on from there. I cannot stay on English language alone. I will be moving from English to Yoruba, from Yoruba to English. That is the swagger of that program. That is the sweet of it. That is what people want to, that is why people really love it. The fact that I was able to speak and I can speak both language, English and Yoruba, it makes people know that, oh, she's part of us, she's one of us. So please, let us just concentrate and enjoy it at large while last. It's a free one on the social media here, but please limit your question. Please try as much as possible and limit it. So we are right now on Facebook, social media arena. What is the problem? What are the effects of moving out of Europe? For those who are carrying European passports and their family member, I want you to listen carefully. You really need to know exactly how you'll be affected. This person will not leave me alone, so let me answer this phone. Hello? Hello? Yes. Is that what? Hello, you're on a live web show on social media.
Okay, ma.
Yes, Shalafiani. Okay, carry on quickly.
I will make it very short. Family member, to our divorce. I know more divorce proceeding at the moment. So, but and my ex-wife, no, one employment. So, mo fẹ́ bèrè pé nígbà tí ọmọ trigger at 15 million of March, pé ṣé kò ní affect gbogbo àwọn tá a ti jẹ́ family member láti almost 5 years ago tí mo lè wà ní employment pé kí ni outcome mi máa fẹ́ jẹ́ mọ́.
Ṣé ex-wife lẹ́ ń sọ?
No, wife.
Wife yín passport wo ló carry? Passport wo ló ní?
European.
Ṣé o ti register?
No, we should register.
Jẹ́ kó register now. So you see us in the office and take advice. The bad you go through form here. Just come and see us in the office and do it properly. But I think she needs to register anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So to register, because
I don't know the effect of it, but they have the campaign is on now. European national in the UK needs to register, because if she's not registered, no one knows she's in the country. Anything they share. So I think the advice is for her to get the green card, the blue card rather. It's a blue small card like this. Yeah. Okay, all right, cheers, bye, bye. The question is that he has an EA wife, but the EA wife hasn't registered. He got a 5 years residence card under that EA wife. What is the effect if the EA wife is not registered with the authority? Well, the answer is that she needs to register. Because if she does not register, whatever come afterwards, then she has to blame herself. So she has to go and register now. Because anything can happen, and if it does happen, it means that they might say that, oh, they're not going to register her husband for permanent residence because she's not registered. So she needs to get that in mind. Hello? Hello? Yeah, good afternoon.
Okay, my name is Mary.
Okay.
I want to ask a question. It's not really about pregnancy. It's just about my stay in this country.
Okay.
I have a husband that is settled here, and my son is British as well.
Okay.
And I've been coming in and out of this country. But when I had my baby, I overstayed my visa.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to know my chances if I apply to the home office.
So how long have you been in the UK for now? Let's get that first.
I think 2 years now.
2 years.
Yeah.
Where was your son born?
Here, it was 1 year.
So you are owing NHS money. Yes. They're going to take their money from you. The National Health Service Department will chase you. So if I were in your shoes, I will be discussing with my partner now to see how you can start paying them back first before any application can be made. Please, that's the first thing you have to be dealing with. The money for the NHS. They will get it back from you because that child was born at the time you haven't got papers. They're not taking the father's status into account because what they are saying is that the woman carried the pregnancy. Yeah. So you need to get that out of the way. Make arrangements and start giving them some amount of money for some time. Is what?
I register as private with the NHS.
You register as what?
Private patient with NHS.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been paying some of my bills.
And you've been claiming?
I've been paying. I've been paying few bills.
And you have bills in your name, isn't it?
I will have to look for my slip because most of the prescription I give.
Yeah, are you saying that you have bills to show that you are in the UK? Oh, okay. So you need to go and get the bills. So did you pay when you delivered? You need to make paperwork. You need to have paperwork in place and make arrangements. And if the bills, you need to ask for bills now. I think you should ask for bills and make arrangements as to how to be paying them instrumentally. If you don't do that and you make application to the Home Office, I don't know what they will come up with. I would advise you to put in an application on your own because you have already overstayed. So use lawyer so that you don't mess up the whole thing because it's quite a complex argument in your case now. You've overstayed, your partner is British, you have a British child in the UK while you are overstayed, and you have not spent more than 2 years in the UK. So the EX1 is going to be a difficult argument for you. Home Office will be coming back to you and say, go and make application from Nigeria so that you can join your husband and your son or your child in the UK. So please don't even attempt to put it in yourself because it's going to cost you more money and stress. That's just the advice. Yeah. But if you need my office, just pick up the same number and call on Monday and book appointment. Then I'll look at your situation. Bring the NHS, bring the hospital document for me to have a look. Call on Monday. Call on Monday for appointment. Yeah. All right, there. Bye. You have to phone on Monday to book appointment because if you test, we may not see it because thousands of phone calls is coming through now. We might not see. So please call on Monday. All right, dear. Bye. Bye. So the issue is that she has a British partner and a British child. She's been in and out. I just got has a 2-year-old child, and she's not even spent more than 2 years in the UK currently, and she has run out of visa. She wants to make application. My answer to that was that she needs to sort out the National Health Service money for delivery first, because they will come back to her and chase her for that. She should not make the application by herself because it's a complex matter. The fact that she doesn't come under EX1 rules, which is just exceptional circumstances, she hasn't got that. So she needs a proper legal argument on a high level to make her have papers without needs to go back, because they will be arguing that she should go back because she has only spent 2 years in the UK, so that she should go back. So that is the answer. There is a question here that says, good evening, ma. I was an overstayer, but I got a British partner and son, which my surname was on his birth certificate and his British passport. I put in FLRP application last year, August. I'm waiting for decision, but my question is, my partner is on benefit and we are living in a council benefit, 3-bedroom house. Will that affect my application since she's not working? So worried and stressed. Well, if she's receiving single parents on council tax on housing benefit, there is every possibility that it will affect your application. She's supposed to have come off before she put in an application for you. So at the moment, the answer is that it's on 50-50. If she's taking single parenting money on council tax, housing benefits, which I think is the case at the moment, the Home Office might look into that. I don't know why they gave her 3-bedroom. That means that she has a large family. So if they have known about you already, then you might scale through. But on what ground was the application sent in? Was it on EX1? Because if it's on exceptional circumstances, we need to know exactly what other things that surrounds the application before we can now say yes, it is, that you'll be okay or you are not going to be. So the answer you leave me with a choice of just stay in the middle at the moment because she's on benefits. And I'm not sure whether they are aware of your presence living in the house with her. So that can affect the application if they are not aware. So that's just the answer to that. But you are okay. Wait for them until the decision comes. And if you need me, my office is on 0208-309-8808. Book appointment to come and see me for better advice. Hello? Yes, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah. Okay. On behalf of a friend, yeah? Okay, your sister, yeah, okay. Okay. She's coming in and out, isn't it? In and out, in and out. Okay. So let's cut the long story short because of others that are trying to call in now. Let's cut the long story short. Your sister is in the UK now. Your sister is in Nigeria. Where is the child? What passport does the child have? Okay, and what's your sister's status? But did she marry to her husband before death? So that's why they didn't see her as the bereaved partner. They didn't say as the widow. They might be thinking that maybe he has somebody else in England here, so that they don't affect the burial ceremony. Mm, 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 mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But there has to be the basis for application, isn't it? And the reason why I'm saying that, apart from coming for burial, she needs to have a job in Nigeria to establish that she's going to return back. So our child is American citizen then. Okay, so she has another American one. Mm, 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 mm-hmm, mm. I think as a family member of that person, I will give you advice that you should get the notice for refusal from her, and somebody should come and take consultation. Let me read the reason why she was refused, and then we take it on from there. Yeah, so I think that's the only way forward. Get the document from her. But yeah, but calling on Monday. I think you're better off on Monday in the office after 10 o'clock, so that somebody will give you address. They will book appointment for you to come and see me. I am in London. Yes, I am. Okay, okay, okay. No, it's easy. It's easy to come from London Bridge. You just take Woolwich Arsenal Station straight. Yeah. Okay. All right. Take care. Bye. Bye. Yeah. Bye. Hello. Yeah. Hi. Káàsán o. Okay. Go on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me get this right. Let me get this right. So partner yín British ni. Ṣó dẹ̀ wà ní UK. Ìgbà wo lẹ́yìn tí wà nílùú? 2009, so going to 8 years now. Okay. Ṣọmọ wà láàrin ẹ̀yin méjèèjì. Okay. Àwọn èèyàn láwọn ò gbọ́ yín dáadáa. Ẹ try láti sọ̀rọ̀ sókè díẹ̀ because àwọn èèyàn. Ah. Bọ̀ṣẹ́ yìí lọ́mọ tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ́wọ́. I think, are you in London? A book appointment in your Monday, please come and see me. Kẹ́ wá mú notice not refusing yẹn mú dání wá fún mi, please. I want to know the reason why. I want to know what is going on. Please let me look at it and give you proper advice. Yeah. Okay. All right. No worries. Bye. Bye. Hello. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. Speaking.
Oh yeah, I have a very small issue.
Okay.
My son was born in France.
In France.
And,
Yeah.
yeah, and he came to me here in UK.
Okay.
Here in the year 2010.
Okay.
Yeah, myself and the mother were not together again.
Okay.
So yeah, and I just want to see if it's possible for me to push in the 7 years application.
Your son was born in France. Has he got a French passport?
No, only have a birth certificate.
How do you get your son into the UK then?
Yeah, there is a way through the back door, there's a way they
Let me cut that. Can you see me in the office for appointment and we take it on from there?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So my office telephone number directly is on 0208
Okay.
309
Okay.
8808.
It's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
0208
Thank you very much.
309 8808. Please book appointment. Come and see me. We can get something done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So thank you. Bye. We're still on the same issue on how to regularize your status in the United Kingdom. We've not been away from the most important topic that we're talking about. EA person. Get your presence regularized in the UK. If not, this will affect your family member. Hello. Good afternoon. How can I help you?
Program online.
Yeah.
About EEA living in UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it affecting people that come from Ireland?
The Prime Minister is saying that the history of Republic of Ireland and the United Kingdom has been long dated back. So they are going to reach an agreement, but the border will still be closed. It will not be a free movement, but they're going to reach an agreement. So you can see what it will mean. That's what she's saying. She said they will control the UK borders, but they will reach an agreement because the relationship is long dated back. It's a way back. So they don't want to do anything to jeopardize it. But in her statement, I quoted, the borders of the United Kingdom will still be controlled.
Okay, please, ma'am, because I've been living in this country for 3.5 years and I'm working with my children.
I will still apply for residence permit if I were you. So come to the office and come and apply for your residence permit.
Okay, where is the office, ma'am?
We are in Woolwich. So get this number you are calling on. Call it on Monday.
On Monday, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, ma, thanks, ma'am.
All right. Yeah, bye. The Republic of Ireland, that's the people living in Ireland, the Irish, wanted to know whether they are going to be affected. I'll doubt it if you are not going to be affected. I will doubt it very much. Because the body language and the spoken English by the Prime Minister last 2 weeks ago, it's more than clear, crystal clear, that the relationship is still there, but the borders of the United Kingdom will be controlled. So that means that one thing or the other, after they reach an agreement, there is a way that it will be done. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon.
Yes, ma. I'm also, ma. You're looking pretty, ma.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want to ask about my sister. I'm worried for her, but I just want to ask what she can do.
Okay, go on.
She came into the country 2009
Okay.
As a student, so she went to school for like maybe the 2 years before she needs to renew again. And the school was one of the bogus schools, so the school was closed down. So she was refused. They asked her to go give her the thing again. So she didn't. She tried to make another application with another lawyer. Everything got complicated, ma. So she's been living since then. She's got 2 kids now, a boy and a girl. The boy is like 4 years old and the girl just 6 months. And the partner as well is a student that has been refused again. So I'm just thinking, what can she do? Is she actually got anything she could apply for?
So let's get this. Let's get it right.
All right, ma.
She has student visa initially.
Yeah.
And now the school has been shut down, isn't it? Yes. The visa has run out, if I'm right.
Yes, ma.
Okay. She's been in the UK for how many years now?
She's been since 2009. That is around...
Going to 8 years now.
Yes, ma.
She has a child.
Yes, 2 children.
She has 2 children, yeah?
Yes, ma.
How old is the first one?
The first one is September. It's 4. She'll be 4 this year. And the baby is just 7 months.
And what about their father?
The father as well was a student. They met in the school. So He was refused as well, both of them.
So at the moment, the basis for that application is not there. If she wants to put in an application now, the first child is only going to be 4, not even 4 yet, isn't it?
Yes, man, not September.
No, tell her not to submit application, but to find time to see me and let me advise on another level.
All right.
Tell her to book appointment and come for something else. Come for the same immigration status, but I will be able to look at other angle for her.
Okay,
Yeah,
ma.
yeah.
Ma, can you give me the office
Number is 0208
0208
309
309
8808.
8808.
Yeah.
All right, ma.
Okay, dear. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye. Please phone in the phone office on Monday to book appointments on 0208 309 8808. 0208 309 8808. That is the phone number for office. Call in on Monday and book appointment for consultation to come and see me so that I can advise you properly. Some of the history said here are not clear, and I don't want to give negligent advice. Not in my position. I am not in a position to mislead anyone or even the public at large. Because on this program, a lot of people are listening and following it on. The government, the MPs, the Home Office, the social services, the police, everybody's listening on this program. So, ẹni tó bá kójú òṣùwọ̀n ló lè bọ́ síta bí mo ṣe bọ́ta yìí láti sọ̀rọ̀. So it's not that easy. Office number again is 0208 309 8808. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. So that is the number you have to call on and book appointment on Monday. Whichever days is available that is still free, you will come and see me. I've been in the public domain for a very long time, so it is not just about Facebook alone. But we thank God for live Facebook, and I give credit to the owner, to the overseer of Facebook and others that have assisted us in able to see live, to see each other here. It's a fantastic way of communicating to the public at large. Hello.
Hello, ma.
Yes. Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ẹ káàsán o.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, mo ń pè yín láti Island, ma.
Mo ti rí nọ́mbà yẹn.
Mo ní ọmọ 4 years kan lọ́wọ́ ni, ma.
Okay.
So, wáyé ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa tán ní next in 5 to 6 months, ma.
Pálí ìlú wo?
Mo wá fẹ́ rí ní bẹ́ẹ̀.
Pálí ìlú wo? Pálí ìlú wo ló wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀?
UK, ma.
Ẹ lè rí ní ibi tẹ́ wà yẹn.
Ẹ̀bọ̀ mo jẹ NHS lówó ni, ma. Ìyàwó náà máa lọ ṣe fún mi.
Ṣé ìpẹ́ yìí lọ́jọ́ kí n rẹ́rìn-ín? Nítorí passport yẹn wọ́n máa rí ní on a different level. Passport office lẹ fẹ́ dí pẹ̀lú at that stage.
Okay, ma.
A ti fi òjé bolóṣà lọ́wọ́ kú bá bẹ́ni tó máa gé ló wà lọ́wọ́ yín. Do you understand? So make application and renew your child's passport smoothly. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ gbowó wọn lọ́wọ́ yín wọ́n á gbà lọ́wọ́ yín anytime tẹ́ bá padà sí England. Ṣebí Island Irish kan wọlé lẹ́nu mẹ́ta wọ́n dá padà kó padà síbẹ̀ nítorí pé ó ti ṣẹ̀rí yín kíkó tó lọ.
Ìgbà tẹ́mi náà wọlé lẹ́nu mẹ́ta wọ́n fẹ́ dá mi padà.
So gbogbo ẹni tó bá rò pé òun ṣe rọ́bìṣì òun sá lọ sí Island ó fi UK sílẹ̀ tó bá ń padà bọ̀ wọ́n máa mú lẹ́nu ọ̀nà náà.
Àwọn gbogbo sọ fún mi wípé màá sanwó yẹn ní ìjẹ máì owó làwọn máa tẹ̀lé lẹ́tà sí ni wọ́n tẹ̀lé lẹ́tà.
Ẹ bá chase wọn ni torí ẹ̀ mọ bí tán ti lè gbà mú tán ti máa gbà. Because ẹ bá chase ẹ the earlier the better kẹ́ máa tètè máa san ṣe understand. Ẹ máa tètè máa san tètè kúrò lọ́rùn yín torí wọ́n àgbà náà sọ yẹn o.
All right, ṣe gan ma, God bless you.
All right, yeah, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, bye. We're still on the same matter, on the same issue. So, ìwọ tó bá ń gbọ́ wa, information is authentic. Information is power. Information is very, very important. If you have money and you don't have information, you might waste your money wrongly. But if you have information, you spend little. So information is what is crucial, and knowledge is power. You know, knowledge is power. I love you too as well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that comment. Thank you. Thank you. You know, so the basic information here is that what can you do? How do you go about it? And once you have information in your hand, you cannot miss road. If you are traveling to somewhere and you don't have your tom-tom to guide you, believe me or not, a journey of 35 minutes, it can take you 2 hours. Let me make jest of that. In the good old days when we used to use A to Z, before tom-tom arrives, if you don't take your A to Z in your car, have it there, the good old days, before the technology eroded. We miss this way so many times. We start parabolating and going about because we don't have the information at hand. We didn't have the book that's supposed to guide us. The same thing today's date. You have me now, so you should be blessed with my communication to you. Hello. Hello. I cannot hear you because somebody is calling in straight away, so it's blocking me to press speaker. Someone is calling in straight away, and I don't want to be rude to dismiss. So that's why I can't hear you. Someone calls in and made me lose that speaker communication. Can you hear me? Sharing and me. Hello? I've tried my best to make sure that it's louder enough. And we have loads of missed calls here. So if you want to call back, at the moment we have 35 missed calls. We just started. We are now in how many minutes now? And we have that missed call already. So, hello? Yes, sir. Hello.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, thank you.
I was following this, what you're doing on Facebook.
Yeah, thank you.
I've been exercising the treaty right for the past 7 years. But my parents, they are here. They are on the EEA family permit visa.
Okay.
But recently, I applied for the British citizenship. And I now read that because my parents have a permanent resident, for me having a British citizenship is going to affect their stay here. Is that correct?
Can you rephrase that again?
Okay. What I'm saying is that I'm an EU national.
Okay.
But I have the British, I just recently have British citizenship. But I have my parents that are dependent on me.
Yeah.
And they have an EEA family permit visa for 5 years.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just going through recently online, and people say that because I'm dual national now, British and EU citizen, that is going to affect my parents. They are dependent on me.
Lie.
Okay.
Lie.
They say they change the law into
Lie. The law remains as it is on dual nationals, but you have to elect one. The one you have started with for your parents is the one you will continue with. So if, for example, you start with the Irish passport, which is EEA National, that is what you will be using for them to get their permanent residence. You cannot put British passport forward for any reason. So when you are submitting application for permanent residence, I beg of you, do not attempt to tell them that you have British passport at the same time, because they will refuse your parents.
But they will know that...
Let them know, they will know, but don't submit it. It is not a credit to the status. For the purpose of that application for your parents to have their permanent residence in the United Kingdom, your dual nationalism of having European passport and British passport is not a credit for their status to be granted.
Yes, I know. I know about that. But they say that because I have the British passport, that is going to... They will not look at my parents as dependent of an EU national again. They will be looking at them as a family member of a British.
Lie. I stand corrected. Lie. The law has not changed.
Okay.
You will be submitting your EA passport for their permanent residence when the time comes.
Okay. That is that. But if someone wants to book an appointment with you, because I tried to send a message to your Facebook, but I thought you are very, very
analysis.
I understand, but that one is not a problem. Because what you're doing is quite very, 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 very good.
Thank
I
you.
don't mind to come and see you. I will pay for the consultation. That one is not a problem for me. Because my parents, my parents have some health issue, so it's very important to be here.
That it's even very important that you get it right.
Yes, exactly. So I need to come and. So what is the best way to book an appointment?
0208.
Okay,
So it's 0208 309
just
0208 309 8808. Yeah, 309. Yeah. 8808. Yeah. Yeah. 888808. 0208 309 8808. Yeah, 8808. Yeah. Okay, they're all right. Okay, all right. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you. Bye. Méjì ò kì í jàṣà. Orúkọ mi Tókunbọ̀ Lágbàyé. Hello.
I'm calling on behalf of a friend. In 2015, I encouraged her to send an application. She has a 7-year-old child, which I did as well in 2013. Then I was granted. So then I advised her to do the same. But when she sent her own application, she was refused.
Did she do it by herself?
No, she has a lawyer.
So why must she be refused?
I don't really know because I think the Home Office said because the application form because our home status. I don't really know because money is only pay anyway, so that means they are not going to grant.
Ṣebí wọ́n ti fún níwèé tẹ́lẹ̀?
No, it's a friend of mine. Who had any advice they could send you the same application to me, which lórí ọmọ. Then wọ́n grant me. But who send it here? She was refused.
I tell you what, look at the number there, 0208 309 8808. Kó pe office kó book appointment, kó mú reason fi refuse ẹ̀ wá, mo fẹ́ wò ó.
But also refuse you for me appeal. So only appeal ní tribunal. So but also see tribunal. But the case take a long time. I think for about maybe for about 12 months to she so. But nígbà tó lọ sí tribunal, she at the end of the day, the jury dismissed the case, but they gave her a form to appeal for upper to apply for when you go apply for warrant for approve láti lọ sí upper tribunal. So now who don't apply for warrant láti grant láti lọ sí upper tribunal. So I was calling for her now that does she have any other things to do, or what do you feel about that case?
How old is the child?
9 years,
Emu document wá fún mi. I am not a magician. The individual cases are different. It's completely different to the other person. This is what I always say to people. Oh, the people want grant Kende, ko waro ko want grant Taye. Something must have gone wrong somewhere somehow. Do you understand? So
because the same thing to
Komata, let me have a look. Komata. Just tell her to book. Tell her to book appointment and come and see me in the office, please. I will look at it in the office at length.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah. Bye. Nice one. I want to talk about marriage and violence in the UK. Marriage and domestic violence. So if you are just joining us, we are talking about how to regularize your status. But at the same time, I want to chip in and quickly talk about marriage and violence in the UK. Marriage and violence. You understand? So that is something to do with the immigration. So immigration and domestic violence in the household. What do we do? What are the causes of this violence in a domestic household? Why are we having increment numbers now? That people are now being so violent because they have papers, because the other party hasn't got paper. What is the problem? Can you chip in if you are there? Let us know exactly what can be done. We want to put an end to violence against women, but at the same time, men are also facing violence in the diaspora as a result of immigration issue. So this is an area that's really comes to my mind all the time. And like I said, it's an area that I don't want to leave to anybody to handle for me. It's my passion. It's my area that I'm really working hard on so that we can get something done for people that really need this thing. You understand? Kí ló ń fa violence láàrin àwọn èèyàn wa? Nítorí pé wọ́n ní ìwé ìgbèlú. This problem is not a problem that you can easily gbé fóònù fún yàn kan á máa sọ ní public glare, because many are ashamed to be involved in this. Many do not even believe that they can be inside it, but they got stuck to discover that they are inside this violence as a result of. The problem there now is that they don't know whether to get out, and if they get out, they don't know whether they are going to find somebody better. So they are stuck, and they are being threatened that over law, Oshima need me no ni. So marriage and immigration problem, immigration and domestic violence. What do we do? How do we combat this problem? It is an area of interest, and I'm really going to be talking about it next week at large. But let us just continue today on the effect of leaving Europe on those who carry European passports. Hello. Yeah, good afternoon. Speaking. You're on live Facebook.
Okay, my name is Juwon. I'm an overseer, and I'm currently living with my partner. Are you listening?
Yeah.
I'm currently living with my partner without documentation. So she's presently pregnant. What are the things needed for me to do, or what can I do?
You need to come to the office to come. You have to come to the office to come and take advice on that, because it's a lengthy discussion and there is no time to give that lengthy advice on this arena, because there's a lot of people on the queue that want to hear something about their status as well. Your one is pretty straightforward, but you need to have some documentation in place, and I need to advise you correctly. So I will suggest you book appointment on the office number, which is 0208 309 8808. Book appointment. Come and see me in the office. God bless you. We're still on the same issue, how to regularize your status. What is the problem? Why are people having problem in their marriage because of immigration papers? Why? Why is it? Why are they having violence? Why is the partner becoming so violent against the other partner? Because she's the weaker person, or is the weaker person, he hasn't got papers or she hasn't got papers? Why? What does paper needs to? Why does paper needs to dictate to our relationship? Hello there. Hello.
Hello, ma.
Yeah, hi.
Yes, sir.
Say that again. Emma Law, go on, go on. Go on, carry on. Network is clear here. Network is clear here. Where are you? Network, Eniola, network is clear here. Carry on. Okay. Mi gbọ́ dáadáa. Ẹni ọmọ how old lọmọ yẹn? Ó ti ṣe kí ni? Ó ti pé 10. Oh. Okay. But God, Mashio, Talon representing. Ọmọ ta nìyẹn.
Application wọlé. 10-year-old, someone 10-year-old, as parents of somebody 10-year-old.
Ẹ ti lọ gbé application mi wọlé. So kí lẹ́yìn fẹ́ mọ̀ nísìn, what do you want to know from me?
I said that we are
ta ló wá advice kẹ́ lọ gbé mi wọlé bọ́lá tí rówó tẹ̀ ná bí elé ẹ̀dẹ̀ wá kó fún mi mo nídìí ẹ̀. Why do you have to go and put in another application? For God's sake, cry out loud. Who is that lawyer giving you that advice? Why wasting money? You put in another application, you have to pay home office fee, you have to pay NHS fee, that lawyer will collect another money from you. Of what use, for God's sake?
social service.
But why can't you take legal advice? Social services are not qualified. Anyway, you know what? I got a lot of people on queue, so I have to move on. If you really need my advice, phone my office on Monday, book appointment, come and tell me your history. I will advise you. You don't have to bring your case to me. I'm not a greedy lawyer. But if there is a need, you can decide yourself. But the most important thing, get advice first. Okay? Thank you. God bless you, my dear. God bless you. It's on 0208 309 8808. 0208 309 8808. That is the telephone number to book appointment on Monday. You book appointment through that line on Monday. 0208 309 8808. 0208 309 8808. So that's just that, Sha. So what do you want to know?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Please, just about the EU member.
Okay.
EEA member.
Okay.
No, we're facing about the vaccine that year. For two the things submitting the blue card.
So ti ṣe kíni?
No, tó ti ṣe resident permit. Or ti ṣe fún ọmọ ẹ̀gbọ́n tó mọ̀ ti ṣe.
But only European passport àbí? Kó gba tiẹ̀ náà kò sí yẹn ń ṣe kíní. Just let her register and get her own as well. Yeah. All right, dear. Bye. We are still on the same matter, on the same issue, how to regularize your status. So I'm talking about the issue of violence in a marriage with regards to immigration status. Immigrants with violence in their relationship. Why? Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Kí ló dé tí violence fi wà láàrin tọkọ-tìyàwó nítorí pé ẹnìkan níwèé ẹnìkan ò níwèé? Why ìtàn ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ treat ẹnìkan bí ẹrú nítorí pé kò níwèé? Nígbà tí ẹ tí mọ̀ kò níwèé ẹ̀ ń treat ẹ̀ dáadáa, ó dàbí ọba, ó dàbí queen. Ìgbà tí wọ́n mọ̀ pé kò níwèé lọ́wọ́ máa need help yín, ẹ wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní treat ẹ̀ bí ẹran, bí ajá, bí somebody tí ò tẹ̀ wúlò fún society. Òní nìkan la rí, kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ la. What is the problem? Whether you are a male or female, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Kí ló ń fa wàhálà? Kí ló ń fa problem yìí? Yeah? Okay, only can treat the case here. Who is that? Okay, where is your case? I can't see it. I'll treat it, my dear. Before I see it. Omomi, where's your case? Who is that? Yeah, Omomi. Okay. Please, I made a 7 years application for my child. It was refused 2014. My child will be 10 this September, but Home Office wrote me a letter yesterday saying that I should give them reason for wanting to stay in the UK or seek help to go back home. And I have a new baby. Please help me talk about it. The child is going to be 10 years in September. That will be your strong starting point, you know. So you have to tell them that the child was born in the UK. He has lived continuously in the United Kingdom. So the child has a continuous right to be in the UK. So if you need me in that area to assist you, phone my office, book appointments, and then I can help you to respond back to them. You need a strong letter to respond to the Home Office on that letter. Okay, don't take their letter lightly so that they don't come to your door and come and bang it. They can bang on your door in August before September to embarrass you. So you need to respond smoothly before any other thing. If you don't respond on time, they are going to bang on your door. Then they will bang before September. That's just what you need to know. I know them very well. They'll be watching and keeping an eye on you. And they'll be wanting to embarrass themselves, not you, before September. So you have to be very, very careful. You have to be smarter than them. You have to be ahead of the game. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hi.
Hi, sorry, I just asked just one question.
Yeah.
Because I'm applying for my British passport. I have my indefinite to remain. But about a month ago,
Yeah.
I don't know, I mistakenly passed in bus lane and I was issued a ticket, you know. Does that one affect my British fee? As in,
You did.
driving or further away?
You say it again. Let me get that right.
I mistakenly passed motorway, bus lane, and I was issued a ticket, you know. Does that one affect my applying for my British passport or?
I'm not too sure the offense. I'm not too sure how deep is the offense, because if you pass on it and they gave you ticket, you pay them, isn't it?
Yes, I paid. Yes.
Yeah, that's it. He doesn't go to the police station, does he?
All right, thank you.
Yeah, so that's fine.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, cheers. Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah. Sorry, my name is Tolu. I just want to ask some questions
Okay.
about I've got a daughter which was there last August, and she was born here. We've been trying to regularize her status since she was 7, and then refused. But she was last August, she was 10 August last year. Is there anything for me and her?
You have a child.
Yeah.
How old?
She's 10. She was 10 in August.
Was she born here?
Yeah.
Have you registered that child?
I have a birth certificate, I have a red book and everything.
No, but have you registered that child for registration as a citizen of the United Kingdom?
No.
Why not? Why didn't you register that child?
The thing is, we were supposed to, because the last application I made for me and her was refused, and they asked us to come for panel, but I couldn't go because I was very, very sick. So I couldn't go for that, for the appeal. And I've not done anything since then with that. But I think because I was really sick anyway, they know about my sickness and all that. So I've not been able to apply for her as well.
But you know, have you got status yourself?
No.
But that's your arena to get. That's your own way to get your status in this country. You know that.
Yeah, the thing is, because I was a student before, but because I have problem with my partner, so we couldn't renew anymore with myself and my daughter.
Where is your partner now?
He's not even here. He's in Nigeria now.
I will still not. I will not discourage you. That is that child's birthright. Birthright is something you cannot take away.
Okay, ma.
So that child needs to be registered as quickly as possible. So if you need us, come to the office, book appointment, come and see us quickly.
Is that office is it in London? The office
It's in London, in Woolwich.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. The telephone number in the office is 0208
Okay. I have it now.
309
Okay.
8808.
Okay.
So we're at Woolwich Arsenal.
Okay.
Yeah, please book appointment quickly and come and see us. That child has clocked 10 years since last October. So it's now into since last August.
Yeah.
Please, things like that, I don't like parents joking with it because anything can happen to the legislation again.
Okay.
And you don't want to regret it.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you. Bye. We're still on the same issue. Can you lower your radio so that we can hear each other's voice? Can you lower your radio?
Hello?
Yeah, can you lower your radio for me? Can you?
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you. So what do you want to know?
Sorry, ma.
Ẹ káàsán.
Yes, ma.
Thank you.
Yes, ma. Ẹjọ́ máa mú ma fẹ́ béèrè question
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Mo ní àwọn ọmọ méjì. Wọ́n lè ti fún wọn ní ìwé wa resident permit. So wá ṣe renew ni. But mo wá ní partner kan kájọ ń gbé òun ló bá mi tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ mi láti 4 years. So ọkọ ẹni yẹn mo àdẹ̀sí fẹ́ ra torí ọtí lọ ṣì mọ mi mọ̀ ẹ́ ní Nàìjíríà.
Ẹ yín Facebook yín yẹn sílẹ̀ dé ẹ ló à Facebook yẹn ẹ ló ẹ̀ pátápátá.
Okay.
Nítorí à ń gbọ́ voice yín padà mí báyìí.
All right. So àti wá so mo wá fẹ́ ṣe application fún un. So lórí àwọn ọmọ mi yẹn so mi ò wá mọ nǹkan tí mo lè ṣe torí ẹ̀ ni mo ṣe ń pè.
Kí làwọn ọmọ yín ní?
Wọ́n ní resident permit ní ìlú yìí. Ìkan ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tẹ̀ ní February ni but ìkan ti 14 ní January.
Kí ni pépà tẹ́yìn ní?
Resident permit náà làwa mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta ní.
Kí lẹ mean by residence permit?
2.5 tó máa ń fún wọn yẹn.
So second year lẹ́ni ní àbí first year?
Second year àṣẹ̀rí ní àṣẹ̀gbá November ni.
Ní second year yẹn àbí?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ṣé pé wọ́n fún yín tó pẹ́ jẹ́ single parent ni?
Okay.
Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ ṣá?
Mo mọ̀.
Tí máa yẹn bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ gbà lórí àwọn ọmọ yẹn wọ́n láti ní court order pé òun lòun wà responsible fún wọn ní ìsìn ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ ní marriage certificate. You have to have marriage certificate in this country for them to believe that story but it's not for immigration purpose alone.
Okay. A gbọ́dọ̀ ṣèyàwó ní.
Ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣèyàwó láti make it for real because as it is wọn ní believe well because àwọn ọmọ yẹn ní bàbá tiwọn lọ́tọ̀. And you were granted based on the fact that you are a single parent. So tẹ́ bá ti lọ join ẹlòmíì mọ́ lè lọ affect application yẹn.
Okay.
So I won't advise you to do anything until you done it properly.
Ẹ̀dọ̀ náà báwo ni mo ṣe lè ṣe kíní marriage yẹn?
Ẹ wá rí wa lọ́fíìsì ṣó ti yé yín ẹ wá for appointment lọ́fíìsì kẹ́yìn àtọkọ yín ẹjọ́ wá. There are a few other questions I want to ask you on your previous partner. Please come to the office for appointment 0208 309 8808.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. God bless you.
Ma'am.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
We're still on the same issue. I would like to terminate the program as soon as it's 4 o'clock. But before doing so, I want people to continue to benefit from this program. Ask me if you can now, so that you are not going to be cut off on this program. But what I béèrè àkókò ní tó máa béèrè so that you will not be misled. Yes, the telephone number in the office is on 0208 309 8808. 0208 309 8808. The telephone number in the office is on 0208 309 8808. My name is Tokunbo Olagbaye. You can easily reach me in my office on 14 to 16 Powys Street, Woolwich, Arsenal, London SC 186LF. Consultation fee is payable and it's £50. Don't let anyone deceive you. Free consultation. Because don't put any free lunch. There is nothing called free lunch. Anyone who invites you for a lunch wants something back in return. So it's a free lunch. If you are invited for a lunch, somebody somehow wants something back from you in return. So I will not deceive you. Nothing called free consultation. Come with your £50 and come and take a solid advice on the highest level. That's just it. Hello. Ẹ káàsán o. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Mo fẹ́ béèrè kankan ni. Mo ní ọmọ méjì.
Okay.
Ọkọ mi bọ̀ ọ̀dọ̀ àti èmi wà lórí adúró. Ọkọ mi àti àwọn ọmọ mi wọ́n sí lórí adúró pẹ̀lú mi. Kankan ló ṣẹlẹ̀ tẹ́mi fi lọ jẹ adúró yìí. But àwọn wá wà ní under social worker. But ìwé wọn wà lóhun office. Nítorí wọ́n fún wọn ní free legal aid. Bóyá àwọn olè kò jẹ́ kí wọ́n speed ẹ̀ ní o. Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ béèrè ni bó ṣe tó bá yẹ pé wọ́n bá lo lọ́ọ̀yà tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa fún lówó oúnjẹ wọ́n lè bá wọn speed ẹ̀ because ọmọ mi máa pé 6 ní ọdún yìí ìkejì dẹ̀ máa pé 4 òun nìkan dẹ̀ ló ń tọ́jú àwọn méjèèjì mi wà lọ́tọ̀.
So bí get ẹ̀ dáadáa o so kí lẹ sọ pé ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́ni yẹn.
ẹ mo fẹ́ béèrè pé tó bí free legal aid ni wọ́n lò fún wọn tó wọ́n wà lọ́dà social. But no home office ò tí ì sọ anything nípa wọn so mo wá ní.
Kí ni wọ́n lọ ṣe lọ́dà social worker kí ló tán fi wà níbẹ̀ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀.
Wọ́n wà àwọn ọmọ mi wà under child protection nítorí tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí èmi tẹ́mi fi lọ jẹ agbóhùn so àwọn ọmọ yẹn ò sí ní under mi wọ́n wà ní under bàbá wọn wọ́n wà ní under child protection.
I don't want to discuss children's matter that is under child protection on the public domain here. Can you tell your husband or your partner to book appointments and come for the consultation? Or if you can't come yourself, can you come as well?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. If a child is under child protection, we have legal obligation in this country to protect them. Okay. And as you are talking, some people might be listening and know your voice.
Okay, ma'am.
So I cannot afford to breach the law.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. I can't breach law like that. We need to discuss in the office.
Alright.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Mr. Alajao said, my junior brother, hold on a second. My junior brother had stayed with a Jamaican lady with 4 children for 3 years. He has sent application to the Home Office since last year, September 2016, after 2 years of relationship. This lady has just got indefinite leave to remain last year, December, while my brother's application is still with Home Office. This lady keeps threatening my brother that she's going to call Home Office, that the relationship is broken down and she's no more with him. Please, in case the Home Office, what will be my brother's fate if she do call them? Is she the father of those 4 children? You have to be careful. That's my You just have to be careful. It's the honest advice. You just have to be careful because if he's not the legal father of these 4 children, tí ẹ ti tán nìyẹn kò sí gain fún tó bá pe Home Office sí. Nǹkan tí mo ń try àti sọ nìyẹn, violence because of status. Why? Of what use? Before she had her indefinite leave to remain, she's been so nice to the guy. That means that she's intentionally be using that guy for nothing. Ó wá gba ìwé tán nísìn, ó wá ń threatening bọ̀bọ́ yẹn pé kó kúrò nílé fóun wá pe Home Office sí. The question I'm asking you now, Ola Ajao, is that those 4 children, are they for your brother? If they're not for your brother, go make losses new. His 3 years of staying there is a waste. To back Home Office. So you see that they find a way to resolve the problem now, or he gets out of it before it's too late. Otherwise, if he call the Home Office and call the police, one more damage credibility, and that will be it. That's just it. So the question here is that ṣé òun ni bàbá àwọn ọmọ mẹ́rin yẹn? If you are there, can you answer me back, please? No. So the answer is no. Òun kọ́ ni bàbá àwọn ọmọ yẹn, isn't it? Ó mì pé he will need to get out of that relationship. Tó bá di kọ̀rán gídá ni o, bí bàbá mi ṣe máa ń sọ ní pé tó bá di kọ̀rán gídá, if the work comes to worse, get out before it's too late. You understand? Tí o bá get out of that relationship, tí Home Office bá lọ wá lóòótọ́, ó lè lọ affect ẹ o. Nǹkan tí mò ń preach campaign mi lé lórí yẹn o. What is the purpose of all this nonsense? What is the meaning of it? Ó lo ọkùnrin yẹn ní láti gba ìwé láti ṣetán ni. Ó ti dúró ti ní lọ́kàn, ó lò ní. I have another client that has similar issues like that. Tó yẹ pé ó wà lọ́dọ̀ ọmọ tó sọ pé ò níwèé ìlú. Client mi ò níwèé, client mi ló ń san rent ẹ̀ ló ń san gbogbo nǹkan. Ló fún lówó ọbẹ̀, lówó oúnjẹ, owó gbogbo nǹkan. At the end of the day, ọmọ máa threaten lónìí, threaten lọ́la ni pé kó kúrò nílé fóun. Kí ló dé, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Jamaican lady ní ìsìn àlè bá wí because kò ń ṣara wa. To address it now is difficult. But for àwọn tó jẹ́ ara wa, people part of us that are in the same situation, why do you have to do it? If a man is not violent towards you, why would you be violent towards a man, for God's sake? Tí ọkùnrin ò bá wà violence pẹ̀lú ẹ̀, kí ni wọ́n dé tí wọ́n fẹ́ fi wà violence torí ìwé ìgbèlú? Ṣé Britain ló fẹ́ kú sí ni? Ó ṣì máa wà violence pẹ̀lú ọkùnrin nítorí ìwé ìgbèlú. Nítorí pé kò ní ìwé, ìwọ dẹ̀ ní ìwé lọ́wọ́. Why would you do that? For God's sake, cry out loud. ó ti sọ mo ti gbọ́ òun kọ́ ni bàbá wọn mo ti gbọ́ yeah mo ti gbọ́ I heard ó ti sọ pé òun kọ́ ni bàbá wọn so kò ní anything láti dúró nìyẹn since he is not the father of those children he doesn't have anything to stand on kò ní nǹkan kan tó lè fi dúró nìyẹn tí ó mọ fi sí bá bọ̀n báàdì nínú ilé yẹn tó bá dẹ̀ parọ́ mọ́ you understand tó bá parọ́ mọ́ tó bá sọ pé ó ṣe nǹkan kan pẹ̀lú òun that will be it. I am live on Facebook right now. Do you understand? He's live on Facebook right now. Tó bá parọ́ mọ́, that will be it. So tí ó bá jẹ́ pé òun ni bàbá àwọn ọmọ yẹn and things is not going smoothly as it was planned, then I will be advising that pé kó tètè get out. Mọ́mọ́ pé àwọn ọkùnrin náà ń ṣe àwọn ọkùnrin tó máa ń treat obìnrin náà pọ̀ dáadáa tó pé wọ́n níwèé ìgbèlú ọmọbìnrin yẹn ò níwèé mo tiẹ̀ ní thousands of cases of it lọ́wọ́ mi mo gbọ́ tiẹ̀ ìyá mi mo mọ̀ pé àwọn ọkùnrin náà ń ṣe so gbà fún rájí onígbà fún gbàdà kó ní kálukú lọ yẹṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ wò why do you think you have everything that someone else has never had nítorí pé o gbé red passport dání kí lẹ wá fẹ́ káwa tí wọ́n bí pẹ̀lú pálí pupa yẹn kí lẹ fẹ́ ká ṣe tó yẹ pé ever since we were born ever since everything we know all our life is red passport is British passport. I am telling someone 2 weeks ago for the first time I carry Nigerian passport kò lè tí ju 2 or 3 years lọ when my father said to me pé you better go and get Nigerian passport instead of you queuing at the British embassy tájọ lọ gba visa ni bàbá mi rí pé queue yẹn kò wọ́ tiẹ̀ ló sọ fún mi pé ṣé ní Nigerian passport mo ní mi ò ní sà only then when you come to Nigeria I will take you to the immigration office ní Ìbàdàn bẹ́yẹn kó lọ gba Nigerian passport yẹn ọjọ́ kan ni mo gba Nigerian passport jáde tí mo jókòó sí but mi ní tẹ́lẹ̀ but kí ni big deal pẹ̀lú pé èèyàn gbé red passport dání for God's sake kó ọkọ̀ sí mi gan pọ́n ló wà lọ́wọ́ mi ò ever tiẹ̀ ronú ẹ̀ pọ́n mo gbé sọ́wọ́ rí kò tí ẹ̀ ọkọ̀ sí mi so wọ́n sọ pé bó ṣe wà lọ́kùnrin náà ló wà lóbìnrin wípé àwọn ọkùnrin náà máa treat obìnrin tó pé wọ́n ní passport lọ òótọ́ dẹ̀ ni a typical example of my client tó bá wà lórí line kó máa gbọ́ mi client mi fẹ́ ọkọ ẹ̀ legitimately ní 2000 or 2001 ó gba 2 years spouse visa fún client mi after tó gba 2 years visa yẹn fún tán spouse visa yẹn expire kán lọ fún indefinite leave to remain ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ domestic violence ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní lu obìnrin pápá kíkú yíyẹ títí dọ̀la obìnrin ṣì wà ní ilé ẹ̀ obìnrin ò dẹ̀ tí gba indefinite kò dẹ̀ tí gba stay mi mọ́ ó ti run out of visa woman ti lo gbogbo lọ́ọ̀yà ilé ayé kéèsì ti lọ síwájú ó ti lọ sẹ́yìn ó ti lọ síwájú ó ti lọ sẹ́yìn ibì kan náà ló ń já sí the last one ní ìsìn the next month or so tí kéèsì yẹn coming up now it is so unfair káwọn èèyàn máa ṣe kán máa wúrú wà yẹn nítorí pé ìwọ ní ìwé ìgbèlú lọ́wọ́ ẹnìkan ò ní ẹ wá fẹ́ torí ẹ fẹ́ pa sínú ilé ó ń la igi mọ́ lórí tí máa mú client mi sí gbangba àpá tó wà lójú ẹ̀ ò níye lọ́wọ́ ọkùnrin tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbá nǹkan mọ́ lórí gbá nǹkan mọ́ lójú tó bá dé á lọ sí Nàìjíríà a máa bu á ní kì í ṣe èèyàn á ní kò jọ èèyàn á lẹ́ranko ni kò sí kan tí ò ní fi bu ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ the worst of it táwọn ọkùnrin tẹ̀ máa ń ṣe wọ́n á fi ipá máa bá obìnrin yẹn lò pẹ̀lú omijé lójú obìnrin yẹn máa sunkún pẹ̀lú omijé lójú ẹ dẹ̀ máa fi ipá bá lò pọ̀. It is not consent in relationship tẹ́ bá ń ṣe it is raping rape náà pé ìwọ tó bá bá obìnrin lò pọ̀ tí ó sunkún tó ń fomijé sunkún tí ó consent sí prison ló fi ń ṣeré and I'm telling all of you that out there ẹ̀yin obìnrin tẹ́ wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn tí ẹ bá wà pé relationship yẹn ò go mọ́ go and tell the police go and report we are doing a campaign to make sure that the government listen to those who haven't got papers and stop catering for those who have papers alone kókù mọ́ bá pọ̀ ńlẹ̀ because the population is extremely high now pẹ̀lú àwọn tó ń face domestic violence the immigrants facing violence in the UK is quite high. The total numbers of Nigerian women in domestic violence relationship nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ òwe ìgbèlú ó increase sí lójoojúmọ́ ní lọ́wọ́ mi kí ló dé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ why tẹ́ ṣe fẹ́ lu èèyàn pa nítorí pé kò ní ìwé ìgbèlú what is the meaning of ìwé ìgbèlú in the first instance like I always say to people orí ọ̀là ló wà kò sí ìlú ọ̀là you cannot continue to maltreat people it is inhuman and it's degrading. Ẹ fẹ́ gba self-esteem lọ́wọ́ ẹni yẹn ẹ máa ṣe messed up creativity ẹ máa sòkè dílé ẹ máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ it is so unfair ìwọ ọkùnrin tó dẹ̀ gbàwé tán lọ́wọ́ obìnrin tó nítorí pé o ti gbàwé tán o lè máa treat obìnrin yẹn ìwọ náà o ní lọ́wọ́ òdìsẹ́rù ìwọ tán fún níwèé ìgbèlú tó bá nítorí pé o ti gbàwé tán o wá dọkọ mọ́ woman yẹn lọ́wọ́ ṣebí tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹjọ́ ń kópa ni ẹjọ́ manage life yín wà tí woman ẹni nobody see what is going on between two of you ìgbà tó jàjàgbá whatever limited leave they gave you you now think you have hold the whole world as well o wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní rojọ́ kiri o bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀dí ọlọ́run níwájú other people tí ò lè gbẹ́jọ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Yorùbá wa àlọ́ làwọn èèyàn máa ń gbọ́ wọn kì í gbọ́ àbọ̀ and I think it's so unfair àlọ́ làwọn èèyàn máa ń gbọ́ wọn kì í gbọ́ àbọ̀ every phone call should be now stop and people should come in the office and book appointment to come and see me let me discuss this issue categorically and for people who want to hear let them hear it is so unfair ta ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ò lè control ẹ̀ tí ò lè bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀rẹ́ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ gan tó dẹ̀ wà láàrin yẹn gan all they wanted is just to make sure that this thing goes out of hand ọ̀rẹ́ tó dẹ̀ ń fún yín ní advice ó fẹ́ padà wọlé lẹ́yìn yín wá ṣiṣẹ́ ibi ni nítorí pé èèyàn gbàwé ìgbèlú ó dẹ̀ fẹ́ balẹ̀ ayé jẹ́ ó torí pé ó níwèé ìgbèlú àbí torí pé ó gbé dání ìgbà tó ti níwèé ìgbèlú you succumb ẹjọ́ manage life yẹn nínú ilé yẹn ni ìwọ tó gbàwé tán torí pé ó gbàwé ó dọkọ mọ́ ìyàwó ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ tàbí ó dọkọ mọ́ ọkọ ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ and it's not fair it is absolutely disgusting it is not fair it is not fair this is an area of my interest mo ti sọ fún yín. From day one, I hate men being violent against women. I hate domestic violence. I am so grateful to God. Wípé bàbá mi ò wà violence, àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ò wà violence, ọkọ mi ò wà violence. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run and I'm going to train my sons not to be violent against women because kò dáa oníkálukú ló ní ẹlẹ́dàá tiẹ̀. Why would you be aggressive? And I'm going to train my daughter not to be aggressive towards a man, not to be violent. It is not good. British passport is not the end of the world. For God's sake, cry loud and loud. Let people understand why people are saying that British passport calling the end of the world. It's a starting point. But like I said, yeah, the destiny is in your palm. So you can take care of your destiny in your palm. It doesn't matter which country you live. You can be in Buckingham Palace, in the house of Queen Elizabeth. Wine and dine with her and not make use of the opportunity before thee. They can take you to Aso Rock in Abuja to go and work with Buhari. And if you don't have destiny to make money, and that is why I concluded, like any other person who have that good manners of thinking, the issue of domestic violence needs to stop. Because it's really unfair. What about the children in the relationship? What do you want the children to think about you? The violence is against you, is affecting children in the household. Tabati bẹ̀rẹ̀ violence yìí ẹ̀ nírọ̀ táwọn ọmọ tó wà ń bẹ̀ mọ́ ìwọ obìnrin náà wà máa gbé àlè wọlé wà ní pé gbogbo ayé ìtìtì ẹnìkan ni ìwọ ọkùnrin náà nìyẹn wà gbé girlfriend wà ká obìnrin mọ́nú ilé níbi tí ìyàwó mi wà tó ti ń dáná fún ẹ lọ́sàn-án láàárọ̀ lálẹ́ ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Why do you have to do that? I said to you, the love of Nigerian attacks cannot be taken away from me because that is what is my priority in the diaspora. I was born as a British citizen. So all I can give back is to educate Nigerians that are in the diaspora, what they can do, how they can get it done, to purport themselves within this law and get what they needed from them. But it is not a wise move to be violent against your partner, whether male or female. It is so unnecessary. Why can't we carry on in that manner and thinking that nobody else can talk to them, nobody else can watch them, nobody else can check to stop them from doing so? You've done it in the way that when you're cool now, and when you're cool, get the sick in. Yet, I mean, to carry on. You still carry on with it and continue in a manner that you think nobody can talk to you. Nítorí kíni, torí pé ẹgbàwé ìgbèlú. Ìyẹlẹ a lọ sí Nàìjíríà. A lọ ṣe black power wá, ó fẹ́ pa obìnrin tó wà ní ilé. Nítorí kó lè gbé obìnrin mi wọlé. Yorùbá bọ̀ ní ìyàwó tá a fi jọ fẹ́ ìran ló máa wò lọ. Ìyẹn tó fẹ́ gbé wọlé náà the same thing náà ló máa tún go through lọ́wọ́ ẹ. Because ẹni tí ó bá ti ní attitude kò lè change mọ́. Personality is different from attitude. Once you have a bad attitude, you can never change. So if you go home to go and get another husband or another wife, the same thing no matter see. Now the question is, why would people continue to be violent against their partner, against their wife, the mother of their children, the person who love you dearly? Èyí tẹ́ ti fi àyà lu àyà, ẹ ti gbàgbé ni. Ìfàyà lu àyà, ó máa ṣe ìdájọ́. ẹ jẹ́ ká bára wa wí, let's talk the truth of it, let's stop it. And tó bá ń ṣe ẹ stop where it's not worth it. If you cannot help that person, let her get out of it. And let me tell you, ẹ̀yin obìnrin tẹ́ wà ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ tẹ́ wà ní relationship tẹ́ ń forí tì nítorí pé òun ló gbàwé fún yín, it's not the end of the world. Tí o bá lè continue mọ́, get out before you lose your life. Bible sọ pé àǹfààní kí ló jẹ́ fún ènìyàn tó jèrè gbogbo ayé tó sọ ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ dànù, tó bá ń pariwo ìwé ìgbèlú. At the end of the day, tó bá pa ẹ́ kọ́ pẹ̀lú domestic violence yẹn, báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ rí ìwé ìgbèlú gbà? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run, I beg of you all, can we just preach the sermon properly to those who are out there? And stop the violence against women. Stop that violence. It is unnecessary. The Bible have already made it clear. Women are weaker vessel. There is no way they can have equal power with men. Káwọn obìnrin má deceive ara wọn. God has not made it to be equal. So as a result of that, women must be treated fairly. Ẹ̀yin ẹlẹgẹ́ kí obìnrin jẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin. Kí ló dé nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ pálípupa, nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ owó ìgbèlú? It's about time to preach the sermon to people. Please stop it. The songs of praise is that stop violence against women. Violence against women is unnecessary. Koda. But for tiny part of it, some men are also going through that violence in the hands of woman because that woman holds British passport. Kí ni túmọ̀ ìyẹn? I'm asking that question. What does that have to do? Kí ni meaning ìyẹn? Can we all stop this? Ẹ kí ọwọ́ ọmọ yín báṣọ. You are in the diaspora. You are in a foreign land because you are not born here. Even our were born here. We've grown up in Nigeria. So it's about time people stop the violence. There is no need to pursue it. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
It is well with you. Thank you.
My basic advice concerning case to daughter. I have a 5-year-old daughter.
Okay.
What is red passport?
Okay.
When I initially I did that for about 1 year. I me my expired by during 5 years.
Okay.
What student
Okay.
Apply for child visiting. What we feel is more we need them for me for long. Students work for me students. You lost this too. Because initially you plan to work out with that for money. Almost luckily Baba money for me at your job. You one more people should take it fine. So many people said go on, buy your money need. But at the end of the day, we have to back the one or two things about it, consent Baba or one thing or the other from him. So I really straight me back, showing the emotion. There's me up on King opinion.
But how do I be wọlé? Then bring the case to my office and let me have a look at it. Yeah?
Okay.
I bet she has a lawyer for now. Have you got a lawyer now?
Yeah, I have a lawyer. Money family lawyer. Family man look. So I want to initially I want to only keep my worry, but me fair week I want you because at the end of the day, somebody bring that thing nobody provide the nasty Baba when you they get in touch.
Okay.
Money then yeah what someone that don't to traveling for now. So if I thought the bani mo fe pasoro money mo fe your family to one now in the first place to tell you. So and I don't know how long it's gonna take. We don't even communicate any longer.
So just if you want advice regarding the state of things before you ask your lawyer to put in the application, contact me in the office and come for consultation. Then I can guide you. I can tell you exactly what will be expected of you before you submit an application. Okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, yeah. Bye.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, bye. So like I was saying, with regards to the issue of violence in immigration matter, please, can't stop where. Because the women are saying here that men are so wicked. The women are saying here that men are so wicked. You know, if that is the case, and you are kuni basho. And the man is also saying that he knows a case whereby the woman divorced the guy immediately. She got a paper of what use. So Tori relationship, that's the meaning of it. She went into that relationship because of a paper, and now she has got a hidden plan. As soon as she's got her paper, she just jumped off the window and went off and went to go and divorce the relationship. So also for an invariably Tori love was in relationship here. You will not work back. So all let any partner to fefela take or ex where. My own problem here is that can people just dissuade themselves away from an issue of domestic violence? Can you just stop it? Can people just stop it and respect their destiny? Because it's really so unfair. And we are looking at criteria of the causes of this thing. We are looking at it, the economic aspect of it. The woman needs to be empowered. They were strong. But when it comes to the violence and immigration, the fact that any stronger hand, only upper hands, violence, abusive. The fact that the person has upper hands against the person that hasn't got papers, abusive, and it's still part of the causes of what we said. It's still part of the causes of what the law says that causes violence. Religion nko, belief nko, àwọn family nko, so wọ́n ní máa forí tì pẹ̀lú ọkọ mi, ó máa wà okay. Ó máa wà okay, everything máa wà alright. Everything máa wà alright, ó máa wà alright. Ó fọ́ ẹ lójú. Gbogbo ẹ̀yẹ kìkì iron. Ó dẹ̀ sì máa wà okay, ó máa wà okay náà ni. So wọ́n ní bó ṣe wà ní nígbà ìjà ló ṣe wà ní orógbó, pé so both sides ló wà. So káwọn èèyàn kan torí Ọlọ́run fi àánú Ọlọ́run bẹ̀ yín, ẹ kí ọwọ́ ọmọ yín bá ṣe lórí domestic violence, and I'll be discussing that at large next week. I'll be talking about the issue of immigrants in the UK, on immigration issue with violence. I'll be just discussing it at large, and I'll be looking at the causes and the solutions to the problem straight away, without doubt. That's what we'll be discussing next week, because there's no time anymore. I have to leave now. I really have to go. Let me take this call. Hello? Ekasan. Ó ṣe kí ni? Ṣé ìsì gbàgbé ni? Why did you first stop supporting that? Ṣé bá asylum nìyẹn? Tó dẹ̀ níwèé, ẹni yẹn dẹ̀ níwèé. Ṣé ẹ̀dẹ̀? Ó ṣe kí ni? Ẹ̀dẹ̀ ṣì ń gba nurse. You're supposed to have stopped it now. Yeah? You have to, in fact, kíákíá gan ni o. Okay? All right then, no doubt about me. Bye. I have to call everything short for now, and then we'll be back again next time. If you need my advice on any issue regarding immigration status in the United Kingdom, I will be advising that you should call my office on 0208 309 8808. Phone my office and book appointment on 0208 309 8808. We're talking about the issue of domestic violence. We need to stop it so that we can carry on the normal life and forget about we have red passport or we don't have red passport. Passport is just a bonus, to be honest with you. You really want to know? It's really, 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 really a bonus. So please, people should stop it and continue with their normal life and get themselves away from the issue of violence. There is no need for such. And like I said, orí ọlà ló wà, kò sí ìlú ọlà. Ìwọ tó bá ṣẹ̀dá pọ̀ mọ́ wa. It's all about what can be done to regularize your status in the United Kingdom. Eyemeji Okinjasha, Tokunbo Olagbaye is my name. I'll be more than happy to join you again next week and give you advice. But before then, call me in my office and book appointments on 0208 309 8808. 0208 309 8808. It's the only way out. Get advice appropriately so that you can know exactly what needs to be done and how to go about it. Because if you don't do that, you might fall foul in the end. You might fall foul, you know. And I don't want you to fall foul. I want you to benefit from my education to the people in the public, you know, giving you the advice in the diaspora for you to enjoy and benefit from. But the issue of domestic violence against between the Nigerian and their private household, can we please reduce that domestic violence? For God's sake, cry out loud. I am campaigning against it. This is what I've been doing for many years. Can people just stop it? And if you need advice in that area, this is the right time for you to get advice from me and come and ask me exactly what can be done and how to go about it. Because if you don't get advice and you continue to stay in violence, believe me, ẹ̀mí tó máa lọ sí máa ń pọ̀ o. You understand? Ẹ̀mí tó máa ń lọ sí ó máa ń pọ̀ gan-an. Nígbà táwọn Yorùbá gbọ́ràn, tó máa jókòó sínú violence tí wọ́n fẹ́ kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ lásìkò. So please, leave that relationship before it's too late. If you don't leave that relationship before it's too late, èèyàn kan máa lọ sí o. Èèyàn kan máa lọ sí. So advice tèmi ni pé, please get yourself out of that relationship. Nítorí ẹ̀mí tó máa ń lọ sí ó máa ń pọ̀ gan o. Ẹ̀mí tó máa ń lọ sí ó máa ń pọ̀. Tó ti yé yín. Ó máa affect ọmọdé, ó máa affect àgbà, ó máa affect ọkùnrin, ó máa affect obìnrin. Ó dẹ̀ máa affect self-esteem, most especially self-confidence. Ó máa affect ẹ̀ gan. Dé pé àwọn èèyàn ò tẹ̀lé mọ́ nǹkan tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe mọ́. So kó má bàa ṣẹlẹ̀, òun mo ṣe ń pariwo. Ẹ̀yin agbọ̀rọ̀dùn tẹ́lẹ̀ ń help wọn, tẹ́ ẹ máa instigate problem, tẹ́ ẹ máa spice ẹ̀ up láti lè ríran wò. Please, ẹ má encourage ẹ̀ mọ́. Enough of that violence. There is no need for one. I am begging you. So ti yé yín, enough of that violence. Enough of that intrusion. Enough of that encouragement. There is no need. Kò sí ìlú ọ̀la, orí ọ̀la ló wà. Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ máa kó wa yọ. Until next week, I remain humble. My name is Tokunbo Olagbaye. My office is on 14 to 16 Powys Street, London, SC18 6LF. We are just in Woolwich. The telephone number to reach me on again, I said before I go, is 0208 309 8808. 0208 309 8808. I'm a Sikolonda mọ́ ẹ̀dá o. Tó bá ṣe pé àmọ́ ọ̀la ni, àní máa treat ara wa. Àní máa misbehave sí ìyàwó tàbọ́kọ. Àní máa ro ẹ̀dá àlàkejì pin. Nítorí ẹ̀dá tó mọ̀ la ò sí. Everybody, we are all trying our best to make sure that we meet ends meet. So please, I beg of you, ẹ jẹ́ ká fi ọwọ́ máa wá baṣọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ domestic violence. But it is not something that can máa gbé wá sí public when you bá ń go through ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́. It's an emotional trauma. It's a serious one. It's a big problem. And this is why tẹ́lẹ̀ òfin ṣe fẹ́ wá gbé wá sí gbangba. Èmi ń gba live case mi lórí lójoojúmọ́, but mi ò lè gbé wá sí gbangba nítorí ohun tó ń bà mí lọ́kàn jẹ́ ni. Tí mo bá rí tí obìnrin ẹgbẹ́ mi ń jìyà, tó ń suffer. So this is all I have for you. Until next week. God bless you. Thank you.